So our organization evolved over the last 80 years. Baker Electric has been in Escondido, California since 1938. We're in our 80th year, whereas Baker Home Energy has been around for 10 years. In terms of our previous service provider, it was a remote relationship. It was a, kind of a request-driven relationship. Hey, we're looking at getting this information. What Enterprise has brought is, hey, have you thought of this? Which is certainly something we never had. Quarterly reviews, we certainly sit down on an annual basis, review cost of ownership, trends that we're seeing. Have we considered anything on the manufacturing side? Really market conditions. And we were nowhere close to that with the previous provider. We essentially had cradle-to-grave approach. We ran it until it basically could no longer be driven. And we made the commitment that, hey, we think it's a cost-neutral proposition, and we will move to a factory order direct model tied to a lease. So we changed from an 8-year expected life to a 4-year. And so even, accelerating all 82 vehicles that were arranged back through a lease back, we ended up saving $200,000 last year. Moving over with Enterprise, I can tell you the remarketing's been, incredible. We've experienced, in terms of performance, outpacing market that we've seen in terms of commercial book. Without question, it's absolutely something we had to do. We've been able to implement and put into place a compliance piece for our drivers. Our initiative is to be 100% safe. And ultimately, we want to make sure that whoever is representing Baker is safe on behalf of the company, but more importantly, they return home at night without any sort of issue. So from a fleet management perspective and a service provider, I think Enterprise, we didn't expect to be where we're at in the relationship. Originally, it was based on a platform of just managing the account, managing the information, and getting data. From there, it's grown to, how we acquire vehicles, how we dispose of vehicles, what type of vehicles should we use, evaluate the information. Is this the right choice on a cost per cents mile? How are we doing? Number of miles driven, everything that the telematics piece provides in terms of repair and maintenance. So I without question, it's far exceeded what we originally intended, and certainly within 18 months, it's total fleet ownership, total cost of ownership to us, and I don't think there's a service that we're not using, the support of Enterprise with.